At my mother's yearly charity gala, I was assigned to serve beverages. Abruptly, my foundation's logo glowed on the screen. That waitress uniform fits you perfectly, my sister mocked with a laugh. The enormous display brightened. Introducing our keynote speaker, a billionaire philanthropist, the announcer proclaimed, and my mother's champagne glass crashed to the floor. Part 1. The Setup and the Snub. The Fairmont Hotel's opulent ballroom sparkled beneath glittering chandeliers, hosting 300 of the city's elite, their gems gleaming like stars. My mother, Elizabeth Sterling, radiated elegance in her signature red Valentino gown, the centerpiece of the Sterling Foundation's gala for 20 years. I adjusted the uncomfortable polyester bow tie of the catering uniform she'd insisted I wear. "It's about humility, Amanda," she'd said, her impeccable smile unwavering. "Service teaches value." My sister, Sophia, swept by in her bespoke Dior dress, intentionally jostling my tray. "Careful with those drinks, sis. We don't need a spill," she taunted, her diamond earrings catching the light. "Pouring drinks might be your true talent. That tech project of yours isn't exactly funding a mansion, is it?" I focused on the champagne flutes, keeping my expression calm. My phone vibrated, probably another update about tomorrow's big news. "My business is doing well, Sophia," I said evenly. She laughed, drawing nearby guests' attention. "Is that why you're stuck in that tiny apartment? Riding the bus instead of a private car? Face it, Amanda, you're tarnishing the family name." My mother appeared, her smile taut. "Sophia, sweetheart, the governor's wife wants to hear about your charity efforts." Her voice turned sharp toward me. "Amanda, the servers need more champagne. Keep up." I headed to the service area, their murmurs trailing me. Her sister? Such a letdown. All that education squandered. My phone buzzed again, a message from my assistant, details finalized. Tomorrow's reveal will surpass all forecasts. Forbes interview secured. I smiled, checking my basic Timex watch, not the rare Patek Philippe hidden in my apartment safe. In less than an hour, everything would change. "Amanda," my mother's voice cut through the noise. "Stop checking your phone and focus on your duties. This event is important." I picked up another tray, observing the room. My father stood with his hospital board, likely touting Sophia's recent gift to the children's wing, a small sum compared to what my foundation would announce tomorrow. A board member's wife whispered as I passed, "The CEO of Quantum Industries is speaking tonight. They say she's revolutionizing healthcare worldwide." My father scoffed. Probably some rich kid playing startup. Now, my Sophia, she knows real charity. I served drinks, counting the minutes. Each cutting remark, each smug glance, each jab at my supposed failures made the upcoming moment sweeter. My phone buzzed once more. Stage prepped. Slides loaded. Intro in 5 minutes. My mother tapped her glass, silencing the crowd. "Welcome to the Sterling Foundation's 20th Gala. Tonight we're privileged to present a special guest, though I admit," she said with a refined chuckle, "her identity is a mystery even to me." Sophia leaned in, smirking. "Don't spill anything during the speech, sis. These are important people." The lights dimmed, and the screen behind the stage glowed with a logo I designed 5 years ago in our family's garage. "Ladies and gentlemen," the announcer's voice echoed, "please welcome the founder and CEO of Quantum Industries, recently named one of Time's most influential people." I passed my tray to a shocked Sophia, removed my bow tie, and walked to the stage. My mother's glass slipped, shattering on the marble. The room went quiet, broken only by the soft drip of champagne at her designer heels. I ascended the stage, my sensible flats clicking on the marble. The Quantum Industries logo pulsed softly behind me. "Good evening," I said into the microphone, my voice carrying the confidence of boardroom meetings. "I'm Amanda Sterling, founder and CEO of Quantum Industries." The projector showed our stats. My father's face drained of color as the numbers appeared. Market cap, $4.2 billion. Healthcare access, 47 countries. Annual revenue, $890 million. "But you work in a garage," Sophia stammered from the front row. "Your little tech project." I smiled, moving to the next slide. "That project built the world's first AI-powered diagnostic system, providing healthcare to over 12 million people in underserved areas. The screen displayed clinics in remote villages, children receiving care, lives saved. While some chase galas and headlines, we've been quietly transforming global healthcare. My mother's polished facade cracked. Amanda, darling, why didn't you tell us? I tried, Mom. For 5 years, I replied. Her face showed the memory. Last Christmas, when I mentioned my healthcare initiative, only for her to dismiss it for Sophia's charity fashion show. My assistant, Julia, approached with her tablet. The World Health Organization is ready to confirm the partnership. My father stepped forward, his administrator mode kicking in. Partnership? What partnership? The next slide revealed breaking news. Who joins quantum industries in $3.7 billion initiative to transform global healthcare? Exactly, I said. While you mocked my computer hobby, I was shaping the future of medicine, a system now adopted by every major hospital group, including yours, Dad. The board members who'd laughed earlier now scrambled to Google my name. Headlines flashed, tech's hidden billionaire, healthcare's new leader, Amanda Sterling's medical revolution. Julia announced, contracts are prepared. The WHO Secretary General awaits your signature. Sophia grabbed my mother's arm. But our foundation, our charity, it can join Quantum's global initiative, I said, if you're ready to do real work, not just host events. The projectors showed live feeds, African hospitals using our tools, Asian clinics running our systems, medical schools teaching our tech. 5 years of work, concealed by their assumptions of my failure. I adjusted my simple blazer. Shall we discuss healthcare's future, or should I serve more champagne? The room burst into applause. Business cards appeared, hands reached out, voices called for partnerships and interviews. My family stood frozen. My mother sank into a chair, her perfect posture gone. My father opened and closed his mouth, speechless. Sophia stared at the tray she still held, her world flipped. The after-party crackled with shifting dynamics. Socialites who'd overlooked me now swarmed, my table with business cards and proposals. I sat calmly as Julia managed the crowd, while my family huddled, whispering urgently. The hospital board chairman approached. Miss Sterling, we had no idea. Your father never mentioned he didn't know, I said, signing another agreement. I tried telling him about my diagnostic system last year. He told me to stop playing with computers and get a medical degree like Sophia. My phone buzzed, who's Secretary General confirming tomorrow's press conference. My mother kept eyeing my Timex, now seeing its deliberate choice, like the bus rides and modest apartment they'd ridiculed. Finally, my mother approached, her perfect makeup failing to mask her distress. Amanda, darling, can we speak privately? I nodded to Julia, who cleared the area. My mother sat, voice soft. Why didn't you tell us? I did, Mom. Every day about the AI, the diagnostics, the global rollout. You were too focused on Sophia's galas to listen. My father joined, his confidence gone. Princess, if we'd known, you'd have treated me differently, I said firmly. That's why I didn't push. I wanted to succeed on my own, not our family name. Sophia lingered, clutching the tray like a shield. I gestured for her to sit. The Sterling Foundation needs restructuring, I said. Your model, 20% aid, 80% overhead, won't work in the new partnership. Restructuring, my mother's voice wavered. I've led the foundation for 20 years. And now it's time for real impact, I replied. Julia handed them 3 folders. The new guidelines, I said. If you want the foundation in Quantum's initiative, these terms are non-negotiable. They opened the folders. My father's eyes widened at the figures. Sophia's hands trembled. You'll have real roles, I continued. No more symbolic titles or fashion shows. Sophia, you'll need to complete our medical tech training to stay involved. But my social calendar, she protested, can be cleared, I said firmly. This is about saving lives, not status. And the family estate, my father asked quietly. It'll be a training center for our AI programs, I said, smiling. Don't worry, I've arranged apartments for you all, suited for people working for a living. My mother's face crumpled. We were so wrong about you. Yes, you were. I stood, smoothing my blazer. The real work starts tomorrow. I expect you at the WHO announcement, dressed appropriately and ready to learn. And if we refuse, Sophia whispered. Then the Sterling Foundation continues without the Sterlings. I check my phone. My helicopter's waiting for New York's morning shows. Julia will send your schedules. Rest up, it's a busy year ahead. As I walked to the exit, my mother called, Amanda, we're sorry. I turned back. Prove it. Not with words, galas, or gestures. Prove it with real work. That's what success means. The helicopter's roar filled the night as I left them clutching their folders. Their world changed. Tomorrow, the healthcare revolution would begin, with or without their support. But seeing them hold those folders like lifelines, I suspected they'd learned. True power lies in impact, not appearances. And I'd spent 5 years building an impact they couldn't ignore. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more inspiring stories and updates.